Oof, we hit that just at the right time. Welcome in, dear listener, to another episode of the Far End of the Bench podcast. Our center of attention this week, kicking off the show. It's very appropriate because this team played a big role in a big thing that we're going to be talking about. We're going to spend plenty of time. So Broncos fans, do not worry. It will get there and it will be long and glorious, and we're going to spend as much time as we need to on it. But I have a blog that you can go check out, shameless plug, feotvpod.org. I have a blog, and it's simply entitled Bengals Fans, a Case Study of Entitlement. Because of what I saw and what happened over this weekend, did the Bengals play a decent enough game to win against the Pittsburgh Steelers? Yes, they played a decent enough game to win and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. You want to know how you avoid situations like this in the future? You don't start off the season losing to the New England Patriots 16-10. You do not lose to the Baltimore Ravens twice by less than a total of 4 points. You do not allow a season from a guy that, God damn it, if you don't realize that he's pulled you out of the depths of hell yet, you better start recognizing, and you better realize it soon, because he, along with a couple of the other people that we need to talk about that had good games, especially good games down the stretch in T. Higgins and Trey Hendrickson, they will walk. You are not that good of a place that people will stick around and hang out and wait for it to get better. That is not what your situation is. And I thought you understood. It was starting to feel like you understood and you knew what was going on and you knew what was coming. And we're still going to be sitting in that same situation. Joe Burrow, if they had made the playoffs, would have been in conversation for MVP. He will still finish on the ballot, but I guarantee you he does not make it because your coach did not have his plan set forward to get you to the playoffs from the beginning of the season. You did not have the consistent play from your defense. You fired your defensive coordinator, which everybody had been calling the Patrick Mahomes killer, and I thought you wanted to kill Patrick Mahomes. I thought that you didn't want people who can play well against him and knock him out. I thought you didn't want to lose them, but no, he's gone. And he scapegoated because this organization refuses to pull the trigger at the most important position on the sidelines. You need a head coach. You need somebody there to put people in the right place. So Bengals fans, I'm on board with everybody giving you your shit. You deserve it. We deserve it. I am not a part of the problem because I was not sitting here saying that I am whining. You win and you get in. That's how the playoffs work. You lose, you don't get style points. You don't get extra credit for going on a 5-game losing streak. The Broncos ended with one more win than you. Yes, you beat them, but they ended with another win. They had one more week where they put it together and didn't absolutely tank their own season like you did. So Cincinnati Bengals fans, I'm one of you. I'm not sitting here anymore. I'm split down the middle. I'm glad I don't have to talk about them anymore. And we get a new team to talk about in the playoffs because these Bengals playoff streams would have been the same exact thing talking about it. And I'm glad that we get NFL playoff streams coming back. We're going to get into episode 214 of the Far End of the Bench podcast at FEOTB Pod. Nico Bryant will be joining me on the other side of the intro.